Early this afternoon, Atlantic Road Construction and Paving put up a barrier blocking one end of the trail that stretches along Dartmouth Cove. The company does not yet have approval from Transport Canada for their proposed infilling project. The lands are a combination of private land and land owned by HRM and the province. Blocking the trail did not go over well with people trying to use it.
It's very frustrating that a company, first off, would try to infill the cove, but second, employ these tactics, these dirty tricks to really just frustrate the whole community.
Some people were already on the trail when the blockade went in. With no way out, they decided to scale the barricade and cross over it as the workers were still working on it.
It's kind of surprising to me that they blocked off the public trail, which I would say I use on a really regular basis. So I'm not so super happy that it's blocked off.
Everybody's caught by surprise. So this is, I don't get it. This is provocative in my eyes.
Police were on hand as the work continued, and when the crew was finished, they drove to the other end of the cove to block the trail there. Large concrete barriers were lowered as people started to gather around the entrance to force them to stop. Police continued to monitor the situation and told the company to stop before they put their last barrier in place.
Feels like we're being violated. You know, it's public property here, and they're taking liberties, and I guess they think they have the right to do what they're doing. I'm not sure, or they're just trying to stir things up here.
In all my years on council, I've never seen anyone behave like this, right? This is not their property. Their property's over there. We have an easement over it. They're just dropping things out in the public right away.
Later in the afternoon, a Build Nova Scotia employee unlocked a section of fence that allowed people an area to enter the trail, but it's not wheelchair accessible. The company's actions have drawn the ire of many.
These are bully tactics by a company that has no approval to do anything. So it's shocking, but it's of a piece with the way this company has behaved towards this community and towards this land. And certainly the community's made it clear today that they're going to continue to stand their ground. Bruce Wood with Atlantic Road Construction and Paving says they were trying to put temporary safety fencing up to carry out work on the property that would take a week or two. He says a judge agreed last week that a judicial review process around the permit approval can proceed. Wood also stated the disposal of pyritic slate is an important issue for the growth of the city as it urgently needs housing and other infrastructure. Paul Palmeter, CBC News, Dartmouth.
A spokesperson for Build Nova Scotia told CBC late this afternoon that the province is ordering the removal of all fencing, concrete blocks, and other barriers that obstruct access to the trail. Build Nova Scotia says the company did not have permission to put up the barriers, which are on provincial land. A letter to Atlantic Road Construction and Paving says they have until noon on Friday to remove the obstructions.